Hey, yo, what's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Action Jackson, and in today's video, man, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and reactions after the Cowboys won 36-28. Hey, man, let's hop into the video, man. Let's go. All right, man, Dallas got an impressive win against the Carolina Panthers. They were formerly 3-0, now they're 3-1. Got the same record as us. Like how I do in every single video, congrats to the Carolina Panthers, man. They played their butts off today. Talking about the Carolina Panthers, man, hopefully everyone on the side was healthy. I understand there was some injuries today. Hopefully they get rested up, man. They are a really fun and exciting team, and they have a really bright future, man. I cannot wait until they get this thing figured out, and they're going to be one of the best NFC teams, man, and the NFC for sure. You know, Matt Rule, is a tough loss, and I'll get into the reason why they lost this game later on in a little bit, but this is their first time that they ever seen an explosive offense like this, man. I'm really proud of the Carolina Panthers, proud of my team for winning. We went out there, we got the dub. Like I said, congrats on Carolina Panthers. They have a really bright future. It's only 4 weeks in the season. I ain't saying like the season's over or anything like that, but they still got more weeks to come. Now, hopefully they get it turned around. They will. Hopefully CJ Henderson gets more acclimated into the defense. So that's why he can start being a playmaker out there and can start contributing to them. So yeah, man. Congrats to the Panthers again. Now let's hop into this analysis, man. So we, all right. So we damn near played in a complete game. But hopping in, there's a bunch of things to cover. But Dak Prescott being Dak Prescott like he normally is, he's always been that dude. Been trying to tell people that for a very long time. They never want to believe me. People thought Zeke was done. Zeke is finished. Zeke is washed. Zeke had 160 yards today and 2 tuds. Come on now. Amari Cooper did his thing. Amari Cooper caught a nice little touchdown by torching CJ Henderson. There was a bunch of great plays. So breaking it down, analyzing it one-on-one. Dak Prescott played an amazing game today. Was efficient. Then again, we was able to get the run game going. So Dak Prescott didn't have to do a lot today. I believe he barely even cracked to 200 yards today, which is fine. I don't give a damn. As long as he's making the right reads and scoring touchdowns and things like that, and not costing us any games, it don't matter, man. I don't give a damn if he has 3 yards and we're winning the game. I don't care. He played efficient. He's been doing his thing, man. Proud of Dak. He used his legs. He used his legs today. There was a couple times when we there was I believe like a 4th and 3, 4th and 5, I believe, earlier in the game in the first quarter. Dak Prescott broke the pocket, made a play, and he got a couple first downs on his legs, using his legs today. Dak Prescott played an amazing game today. I'm always confident all the time. Every single time I come into the game, every single time we're going to go ahead and play somebody, I'm always confident in my team, especially when Dak Prescott's playing, and also, of course, when our offensive line is healthy as well. Dak Prescott played an amazing game. Ezekiel Elliott / run game. So Zeke, Tony Pollard did amazing today. Zeke balled out, like I said. Zeke got about 16, 17 carries for 160-something yards and 2 touchdowns. He did his thing today, man. No fumbles on both of our running backs, which was shaky in the first quarter, man. The first half, it just seemed like Dallas. It was a fumble. There was fumbles and there weren't fumbles, and we just kept fumbling the ball, and that was making me mad. I was like, dude, hold on to the ball. They're young, energetic, they're flying around, they're hitting hard, and they're ripping for the ball at the same time. Schultz damn near almost cost us the game today, fumbling the ball twice. The first time wasn't his fault because he had his knee down. But, then the second time it was a fumble. But they blew the play dead because of forward progress, which to me is questionable. That should have been a fumble right there, honestly. Officiating, again, every single week is horrid. It gets horrible. It gets worse every single week. It gets worse, it seems like, in the NFL right now with the officiating. Because I'll get into depth later, but that was just one horrible call in the game today. So yeah, going back to the run game, got off sidetrack a little bit. Running backs did their thing. Zeke balled out today, was a monster. What's the other? Tony Pollard, man. Hey, man, got that dub for his daughter today. First one of many. Congrats to him again for his baby. And running game. We got to almost about 230 something yards today. So Dallas ran the ball efficiently today. Dak Prescott threw the ball efficiently today. Earlier in the game, now looking back on it and seeing, I saw a post about this. I remember earlier in the game, it looked like Amari Cooper had some hamstring tightness going on, but then he faked a hamstring injury. I don't really know if it's faking it or not, but I can kind of see that being like, Amari Cooper's a real tactical person. He wasn't really getting it going against our secondary. Then he faked a hamstring injury, sat on the sideline for a little bit, and he came back in and did a nice little move and beat C.J. Henderson over the top, and Dak Prescott threw a nice dime to Amari Cooper, man. Wide receivers had a day today. So, I'm real proud of the offense. Offense is going to do what they're going to do. As long as they don't turn the ball over, like I said, a lot of the keys I was talking about again, a lot of the keys I was saying, they came into fruition today, man. We took care of the ball. We didn't fumble. We took care of the ball. There was no interceptions, nothing like that. I was clean offense. When we don't shoot ourselves in the foot, especially offensively, we're going to be a force to reckon with, man. So, proud of this team on the offense side of the ball. So let's hop into the defense. Obviously, I'm going to talk about my boy Trevon Diggs, playing like one of the best cornerbacks in the league. He's not the best, but right now he's playing like he's a top 3. He's a top 2 corner, number 2, because to me, Jalen Ramsey is the best cornerback in the league. Trevon Diggs has 5 interceptions. He caught 2 today on Sam Darnold. I told you the streak will continue. It will continue next week. He plays Daniel Jones, but today we're focusing on Carolina. I expected this right now. I told you he's going to at least get an interception every game. He keeps this up, he's going to beat the record of Night Train Lane. I believe Night Train had 14 in the season. He keeps his streak going. He's going to have 17. He's going to end up with 17 and possibly win Defensive Player of the Year. Who knows? So, I'm tempering the expectations. I'll talk about the Dallas Cowboys in totality later a little bit later in the video. But congrats on Trevon Diggs. Trevon Diggs got 5 interceptions. He caught 2 today again. I told you. All right, like I just said before, he gets one on a great/good quarterback. He's gonna get at least 2 on an average to below average quarterback. So, figured he gonna get his 2 today. He was locking up. DJ Moore did go off today. Yes, he caught a lot of big plays on Trevon Diggs. That was something I wanted to lower down today, was the big plays. But you got Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, man. A big play is set to happen. So, I'm proud of Trevon Diggs. He balled out, man. So that was a good thing about Trevon Diggs. Defensive line, like I said, we gained and got pressure on Carolina. We was on Darnold's ass today, man. Pause. We was on him today, man. We got to the quarterback. We got to Sam Darnold a couple times, making him, we didn't force any, we forced some interceptions, but we didn't force any fumbles. I thought we were going to force some fumbles, especially since he had fumble-itis against the Texans. But, the offensive line balled out. Randy Gregory had about 2.5 interceptions. Michael Parsons had a sack. I mean, not Gregory didn't have any interceptions, my bad. Randy Gregory had 2.5 sacks. Parsons had a sack and a half. Odiki Zuba got a sack too. I believe a half a sack. So defensive line, they did their thing today. One more thing I want to touch on is DeMonte Casey, man. That was a nice legal hit. That was a nice legal hit. The NFL is soft. That was a horrible call. They threw a flag on that play. I know at that time we was still beating them. We was up by like 2 touchdowns, but still, I don't care. I like to finish the game, and that was a BS call. If you want to look back on the replay, hit him dead right in the shoulder pad. Hit him right there in the shoulder pad. They want to say that was helmet to helmet or defenseless receiver, whatever the hell it was. It was a bad call. DeMonte Casey rocked his ass, man. So, he did his thing, man. Proud of the defense. They did their thing, man. It was looking a little bit shaky because we had Sam Darnold out here looking like he was about to be a Lamar Jackson type. He's gonna take over the game. Thankfully, we put a stop to that, and great job on the defense, man. Defense did their thing. So now, what I want to talk about. So the Cowboys just beat an undefeated team. Now a lot of people are going to say, and I already know how national media is going to spin this. I already know, so I'm not shocked. I don't want Skip saying how about them Cowboys, even though he's going to do it anyway. I don't want to hear anything about Shannon, even though Shannon, he did pick us to win. But I don't care about Shannon because Shannon don't like the Cowboys. So any praise he gives to us on Monday, I don't want to hear it. I don't give a damn about Stephen A. and his opinions. I don't want to hear Stephen A. I don't want to hear Emmanuel Acho. Emmanuel Acho is going to talk like this with his teeth out when he talks. And then he's going to try to give us some props. And then they're always going to downplay the opposing team. Anytime we blow out a team or we dominate a team, they always make the other team seem less than what they are. Philly, yes, they're trash. But we was playing against a good, young, physical team against Carolina. They're gonna look at their three wins and say that it was nothing, and that's bull crap. So they're gonna say that. So they're gonna say that wasn't much. Dallas Cowboys. You didn't really play a good team. It is what it is. Basically, I don't want nobody's respect. As long as I know I got the great other Cowboy content creators that are way bigger than me. As long as they putting out their facts, and as long as us as Cowboy Nation, we know the real. And we know what our team can look like. That's all I care about. I don't give a damn about the national media. Nobody even watches ESPN and all of them anyway. So that's why they're struggling, because they're out here getting ran laps around by these content creators because they're actually putting out real news, and they're not out here getting scripted lines and having to portray this and that. So basically, I don't want any respect from nobody about my team, but especially national media. They can keep that to themselves. Don't even talk about us tomorrow. Even though they will, we're always the head of conversation. We run the Cowboys. We run ESPN and FS1. We're the reason why they make money over there. Because without us, they ain't really got much to talk about. So, next week we play the New York Football Giants. I don't know. I'm making this game right after the Dallas Cowboy game, so I don't know what the score is right now in overtime. Last time I checked, they were in overtime against the New Orleans Saints. So I don't know what the game is over there. Hopefully New Orleans is winning. Anyway, whether they win or they lose, we still got to play New York. I believe we play them in New York. I believe everybody's mostly healthy on the most part on that team. It's going to be a division game. Hopefully we've been doing what we've been doing the past 2 weeks, and we're blowing these teams out. I don't want to keep them pesky New York Giants in a football game. Let's blow them out. Next week, man, we play them in MetLife Stadium. Let's come out here and get this win, man. We're going to make Daniel Jones look like a fool like we already know he is. He's going to get he's going to throw at least 2 interceptions. About either all those 2 are going to be against Trevon Diggs. They're going to rack up 7 for him, or it's going to be one each, either for Anthony Brown or Trevon Diggs. But we know Trevon Diggs is going to get a pick next week too. So yeah, man. Thank you guys for tuning into my reaction video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.